So I'm not touching my wheel. I'm safe. Okay, all of it. Now, I just did a video on frequency and how frequency can heal. And despite my entertainment only and entertainment purposes only and all my stuff and all my games, they still removed it. So it's just a never-ending battle. But so I'll fill you all in, and it's about how every human body has a frequency. And if you can find the frequency that you are, the exact frequency that you are vibrating on, and you can heal the body by matching your frequency with Earth's frequency. And there's ways to do it, and they don't want people knowing this stuff because everything that we deal with, all of our cures for stuff, they're not cures. Nothing that we get from them is a damn cure. They give us band-aids for the bullet holes that they shoot through us daily. And by they, you know who I'm talking about. I was just talking to my fiance about this, and I was telling her, I said, you know, it's so crazy. I'm comparing gas stations between $3.60 and $3.30. And it just gets to a point where it's like they squeeze us every which way. It gets worse and worse every year. And at the end of the day, it's not about money to them because they have infinite money. What it's about, and this is why I take it personal, it's about hurting the people. It's about doing damage on people, just making people's lives harder and more miserable so they get stuck and they just can't get out, because you can't get out from under yourself if you're stuck. If you're stuck paying 90% of your pay and some to that, and you know you're stuck in some job that you have to take, not that you love, that you have to take because you have to pay bills because you're stuck. You know, it's not about them getting richer. That's what people got to understand. They're not building bunkers in my opinion, they're not building bunkers because they're scared of a world war. They're building bunkers because they have so much money it doesn't matter. And they're playing this out. They're going to make it seem like we're having a world war. They're going to open the borders. Guess what we should do? Don't fight. That's all. How do you have a world war if people just don't fight? It's pretty simple solution to me. I mean, I'm never going to let some person tell me to go hurt another person or another thing or kill another person or another thing. If everyone did that, then there would be no war. So, and the funny thing is, we're going through a spiritual awakening cycle right now, and they know that because the people that I'm talking about understand this stuff. They understand it. That's why they're playing this out. They're actors, for one thing. They're playing out the whole doomsday war thing. It's all a narrative. And if you can't see that, I pray that you get on your knees and start really asking why you're not seeing it and beg him to show you some signs, because you're missing them every step of the way. And I missed every single sign too, till I was about 35 years old. And I was getting smacked in the face, upside down, all around with them, constantly. And I missed every one. And the reason I know I was getting smacked in the face, flipped upside down, twisted around with signs all the time is because I am now, but I receive them. I see every damn sign along the way. I see them all. I ask for help, I get it. I know where it's coming from. I see where it is. I have humbled myself to learn the truth. If you think that you're smart based on things you learned in school, just to let you know, the things you learned in school, most likely, they weren't true. So you're basing your education and your intelligence on an education that isn't real. I hate to break it to you. And it really can be proven, but you don't want to believe it because that would hurt your ego. It's a thing called an ego. And what you do is you attach a belief system to this ego. And a belief system is like Star Trek and Star Wars and all these things that they started introducing to us to make space seem cool. It's called a belief system. You attach that to your ego and you're never gonna let it go, because that would mean you would have to kill your ego. You would have to wipe out your ego in order for you to learn new things. And it's very unfortunate that most people will never be able to do that. But I'll tell you what, if you are able to do it, you're going to be a much happier person in the end, because you're going to know the truth. So, sorry if that hurts your feelings, but it's just a fact. I love everyone, and I pray for the day that we all wake up and stop fighting each other. Because guess the only people that will be revealed, guess who they are? I could tell you who they are, but I'll leave that to the comment section. I love you all, and of course this is just for your entertainment.